Hello pips, wind's picking up. This is not going to be much of a video. I did have my orange Scania Tipper on this fly sky. Can't remember what they're called, fly sky something or other. It's a nice radio, but for some reason none of the functions would work through the, for want of a better phrase, MFC that's in that. It's not a Tamiya MFC, but I couldn't operate the lights. I couldn't do hardly anything. If you look back at some of the old videos or recent videos of that truck, the lights are always on because you couldn't, there was no control for some reason through this. I could not get it to set up. Like I say, it's a shame because this is such a nice radio. It's very comfortable in the hand. So a couple of weeks ago I transferred it over onto this Rodiolink, which also is a nice radio, a bit heavy, a bit chunky, but it's a nice radio. The problem being there is that it's so sensitive that you have to have it dead square in neutral in the middle to engage reverse. So your normal forward, brake, if you don't get it perfectly in the centre it won't go in reverse. It's a lot of faffing. So I have bought myself a throttle stick return back. A weird name for something, just to centre the stick basically. So I'm going to fit it. Can't be that hard. There's only two bits in there and one of them's a string. So let's have a little butcher's, shall we? Oh Jesus, it is windy today. Get out. Get out. Undo them. That's easy. That's easy. Right, that's obviously the ratchet. So actually we'll leave that on for a minute because it might help hold it still. Right, looking at the one this side that you can't see, it looks pretty straightforward actually. See how good we can get in there with this. Right, so it looks like there's a pin at the back here that it slides on, which would be, what would it be? This pin here. Can't really see in there, can you? That pin there. And then the spring coming off the bottom, which would be off of there. Yeah, looks pretty straightforward. So let's have a go, shall we? Doesn't look like brain surgery, let's put it that way. Is that a better view? Not really, but there you go. Right, so I guess the easiest way would be to put that I can't even see it, Captain. Let me change my glasses, because that might actually help me see what I'm doing. Ooh, that's better. Surprising what a good pair of glasses will do here when you're blind. Right, so that goes. Ooh, that's a bit of a tight fit actually. I guess it's got to be a tight fit, isn't it? Oh, and that's slide on. Maybe if I move that out of the way. Oh, there you go. There you go. Right, so that's on. Yeah, you see how that works. Yep, right now, the hard bit.
Try to get that on there, and also at the top. Oh shit, how are we doing that? If you do that, I thought it was going to be hard, it was easy. I thought it was going to be easy, it's going to be hard. Getting it on the bottom, didn't seem to be a problem. Right, it's on the bottom, getting it on the top.
Get on, son. Right, so if I do I want to take this off or just loosen it? Let's spring it back. Actually, what I think I can do is bloody hell, those screws are long. Very long. If I flip that over, job done. Well, the first part of the job's done. So sure. Right, let's get that back on. Silly horse. Plug it in and now. Not that it matters, it's only for that plug, which is a training plug, which I don't use, but we'll put it in anyway. That looks on. Right, done up. Put the battery back on. Why do they make it such a tight fit in there? battery in, case on, flip me over. Job's a good one. Now we need to calibrate this for the sticks. I watched a video on this the other day. Let's see if I can get it right. So you need to push the end and the push and turn it on, and it goes to calibration. Don't know why I changed them. It's on the clunker. Right. I don't know how I'm going to show you this. I don't know if that's going to pick this up. It should do. So what you do is on one, push end, and apparently that cancels it. So if you work your way down, it should cancel it all. But anyway, so go there, then you move it a few times. OK, or mode, which is OK. Go to the next one, push end, move it a few times, push mode, go to the next one, and so on. Then turn it off, turn it on. Now they should all be perfectly centred, which they are. They're all on naught. Job done. That was easy, wasn't it? So now I can take these off. Oh. So now we need to test drive. Get the lorry out, try it out I guess. Give it a quick go. I did get a request 5 minutes ago, but I can't be asked to get everything out, to be honest with you. It's too warm. Oh, it's too warm to do a big video. Although, would it really be that hard to get that out? I don't know, let's try this first. Right, I'll be back in a sec for you. Right, something else I've done and all, which I'll put on the video, just a quick run, because I need to test my Scania 770S. Because if you remember, or if you've seen it, not if you remember, you might not have even seen it, there was a really bad whining noise coming from it. Now I thought the motor was knackered, so I stripped it all down. It wasn't, it was the grease in the gearbox had congealed and gone hard. So it was struggling, so I give it a really good clean, completely washed it out, put some new Tamiya white grease in it, and put it all back together. I tested it on the bench and it seemed alright, but then I haven't had a chance to do it since, and then I forgot about it, which I've just been reminded by a certain person. So yeah, there'll be a little video now when I can get out there and do it, of the tipper, just to make sure that radio works properly now. And then I'll just give the 770 a little run. I might, what I'll do, not might, I will put a little clip in here of it from weeks ago driving up, and you can hear the noise, and then straight after a clip of it now, and you can spot the difference. And it was purely down to the fact that, like I say, the grease had congealed in the gearbox, and it just was making it, obviously it restricting its turning, so it was making the motor and everything whine because it was working so hard. Well, I have to remember what controls what here. That obviously controls it. It pulls a bit to the left, but apart from that, it works how it's supposed to work now. Now the stick is centering. There's a big bit of fluff on the back wheel. Well, seems to be doing what it's supposed to be doing, so I call that one a success. I don't know if you heard that out there, but the noise the steering made. So, what you don't know, off camera, this wasn't even on this radio again. How that's possible I don't know, but I went to use it, it wasn't even in the index, so I had to rebind it yet again. But not only did I have to bind it, I had to set it back up because it wasn't even there. Like it'd been deleted. But then the steering, just now, I don't know if you heard it, but if you didn't hear it, ain't even bloody starting now. Turn the radio on, it might help, silly bugger. I've lost the plot. Nope. Right. You can hear that. So, we're on another maintenance job now. Let's get this panel off and see what's happening to that. Servo. Sounds suspiciously like the teeth have worn out. Now, I hope not, because it's going to be a pain in the arse, seeing as I've just had all this cab off, to take the bloody thing off again to change the servo. If that is the case, it ain't happening today because I'm not in a mood. Well, it's almost like it's not man enough to do the job, but it's done the job before. It's been in there a few months now, it's had quite a few runs. That makes no bloody sense at all. That's going to be a servo change, isn't it? Which, like I said, is not happening now. So I'll go and edit this video be on the next video probably.